So, yes, seatbelt, that's a good idea.
That's out of the right.
Electric cars don't help stupid drivers, right?
Electric cars do not get in crashes. Actually.
Okay, so how do you just do
That's
that?
it.
Just press it once.
That's it. We are on and ready to go.
It's unbelievable.
Push down the parking brake.
Push it down.
Down forward. Down
Why is there
forward.
any noise?
Press it. Yes. And there we go.
Oh, automatic windows?
Yeah. No,
It's got all the creature
Watch
comforts.
out, stop a second, with the pesos. Just pull up the window for a second,
Put your hand out the window.
because it's about to get windy. In a second I'll turn on the air conditioning.
This is
Go
all.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Don't be afraid. Yes.
Go ahead. So you can
Can't
see
feel that it's actually going.
complete silence. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, now you can push the pedal to the metal all the way.
Pedal to the metal.
Wait, oh, it's windows.
To the floor. Floor it.
Like XP.
Go ahead. All the way to the floor and keep it there.
What?
More.
What's the max speed on this baby?
Wow. That's amazing.
That's enough.
That's enough.
It comes with airbags, right?
Yeah, 6.
6, okay.
6.
Brilliant. So
How's it feeling?
smooth.
This is my first time
Exactly.
driving with driving moccasins.
So, what you
We're
just
actually
said
doing third.
is what you said before. There are no gears. Not automatic, not robotic, not tectonic, no other cool name. No gears. So we
Just
just
instant
accelerate
torque.
in a linear motion. Exactly, instant torque. That's what you get with an electric motor.
So do
When
you?
you want the power, you get it. You don't need to wait for it. Like in a gasoline engine, only when you get to the high revs, then you really feel the torque, the power that you have in the car.
Does that also mean though that the faster you're going, the faster you burn up energy because it's
Of course,
direct?
Yes, of course. Also, no, not because it's direct.
But
You
but
put out more energy, but
But for
also
example-
it's the same in a gasoline.
well, for a gasoline car, you gain some efficiencies with higher gears, right? So if whenever you're at 2,000 RPMs, you're at 2,000 RPMs.
Stuff behind that. Yeah, but here, first of all, in a gasoline engine, when you have gears, you win some and you lose some. Go a little bit more, because when you have gears, you lose energy. Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's right. That it's easier for the engine to turn when it has gears when you're on first gear, but when you have something in the middle between the engine and the wheels,
Right,
then
there's
you lose
obviously-
energy on the way.
Right.
So here,
So
it's
overall,
direct.
right? Okay.
But also, an electric motor doesn't need gears.
It's not consuming
It's
much of
consuming
anything.
only for the air conditioning. Now I turn off the air conditioning, and you see that it goes down
Yeah.
to 0,
Mhm.
and you hear nothing, only a little bit sound of the fan because of it's hot outside. But it's completely on 0. Now when I turn on the air conditioning, you see, it goes up just a little bit. Now when we accelerate, it will go up, and when we decelerate, it will go down. Then it will go down under 0 and show us how much energy we are regenerating and moving back into the battery. Okay, it works like a dynamo in a bicycle.
Mhm.
That works only when we slow down, only when you let go of the acceleration.
Like the hybrid brakes.
Exactly the
Okay.
same. Okay, push down the parking brake, press D. Sitting comfortably. Go. You can. I would suggest that you give that to someone in the back. Okay. Go.
Gilgeen.
You could hear it.
Yeah.
All right. This is from a dead stop.
Yes.
All the way.
Go.
You're just flying right now?
See that the beginning of the acceleration is controlled, so we don't spin the wheels on the spot. And we are at 100. And now you see it goes down to 40, under 0, and you feel the car slows down.
Right.
You let go, but the car slows down, and you regenerate electricity. So you're actually saving the brake pads. Because,
So is there engine assisted braking when you're using the brake, or only when you're not using the brake?
Right now, when you're just letting go of the acceleration, if you press the brake, it cancels the regeneration in this car. But in the Fluence, when you apply the brake, also you regenerate energy.
Can I ask, are you at all concerned that the people, two things, one is about the actual recharging stations, whether people will be trying to damage it, or also the other issue is of public access, so whether parking lots will allow you to install these places?
That's what we're doing. First of all, the charge spots are connected to the control center of Better Place. So if something happens to the charge spot, we will know and come and fix it.
Okay.
And second, we are working in cooperation with all the places that we want to install the charge spots in. We have an agreement with the malls of Israel already.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So there
Nice.
will dedicate a zone for electric vehicles. Of course, there will be places, put up the parking brake, where it will be a little more tricky.
It's really interesting because the moment that you take your foot off the accelerator, the car, like in a gas car, like it'll downshift or whatever sometimes, but it'll kind of roll almost like a neutral. On this, it automatically starts slowing itself down and using that slowing that energy to recharge the battery.
The battery switch station works. I'll say just a few things about what's happening already with this project, with Better Place, and with the deployment of the whole project. Until now, in Israel, we have more than 1,000 charge spots around Israel. The idea is mostly working in front of control centers of us and for people to get used to seeing them around. Rather than this, we have in other cities, in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, in Herzliya, in Rosh Hashanah, Cinema City, just 10 minutes from here. There's more than 100 business companies that signed in front of us of LOI, letter of intent, that they are willing and they believe our vision and they want to change their fleet cars to electric vehicles next year when the first cars will arrive. They are coming here every day, groups of 30 or 20 or 40 people coming here, hearing about the idea and even signing in to be the first one in their group, in their company, to drive the electric vehicle. We have more than 15 cities that have already signed in front of us to put the infrastructure in the city itself. The idea is that to put it in the streets, in parking lots, in public places, in malls, everywhere, so it will be very comfortable for all of us to use. As Mike said before, there's a nice pilot working today in Japan, in Tokyo, with 3 taxis driving around. All they need to do is to switch the battery and keep on going because they have to be available all the time. Because although the amount of taxis in Tokyo is about 2% of the whole transportation, but because they drive all the time, it's about 20% of the emission over there. So if we take the idea is to take this project and to put the taxis, to make the taxis green, and then we can reduce a lot of the pollution going around the cities. Just a nice story, it became really attractive, this station in Tokyo, and the people in Tokyo really heard about it and they're asking for the driving, for the electric taxi to come and pick them up, take them to the switching battery station, bring them back to the same spot. They're not really interested in driving, just seeing how it works. You can say Japanese, but I think just it's a new thing that is happening and people are getting really excited by that. Let's see how it works, really see how fast it goes. It goes about 90 seconds. You can even look at your watches. Look how accurate it goes because it has to take the battery from its specific place and to put another one in the same spot. And of course, we don't need to do anything while it works because it's a robot, it's a machine that works by itself. זהו?